Afternoon, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. The sun is shining. I hope everybody's at peace. Did you say your prayers today? We all need to lead our day with prayer. Um, so, the one thing I do before I start traveling, I ask the Lord for travel mercy because everybody takes for granted that they're going to get home safely at night. So you can't go wrong by saying the travel mercy prayer. So that leads me into today's topic, which is um, travel law. Being safe on the road, knowing your rights when traveling, okay? Or just walking out on the street. The one thing, let me see here, where are we at here? I bought this book here, Black's Law Dictionary. I would highly recommend everybody pick up a copy of that book or a similar book. If you ever have to go to court, you should be familiar with the terminology that they're using. A lot of us, we're just when you step in court, there's a lot of pressure. Even just for traffic tickets, they put a lot of pressure on you. So be familiar with the terminology because they're counting on your ignorance when you step in court. The one thing I will lead by saying is I can only speak for my state. Maryland is not a stop and ID state, and Maryland is not a stop and frisk state. So when let's just say you're out doing nothing, not bothering anybody, but you look suspicious. Suspicion is not a crime. Let's start there. Suspicion is not a crime. And let me predicate this by saying 99.9% of all officers are very good officers, are very good people, but you're always going to have that one that's going to try to violate your rights or guilty by being black, or they're having a bad day, or for whatever reason, they're going to give you a hard time. So, but the majority of officers are good people. But, like I was saying, in the state of Maryland, being suspected of a crime is not actually committing a crime. Suspicion is not against the law. All right, suspicion is not a crime. So they can't just walk up to you and say, "Hey, let me see your ID." Maryland is definitely it is not a stop and ID state, and it's definitely not a stop and frisk state. Okay. So just be knowledgeable of the laws, and you don't have anything to worry about. So I was driving, and I was just driving, minding my business down the highway, and a cop thought one of my headlights were out. So he pulled me over, and I kindly said, my headlight is not out. What I did, I made the mistake of buying two different brands of low beams. One was brighter than the other one was. So I guess when in his passing he thought the light was blown. I said, okay, well go ahead and check it out. He went and checked it out and saw that the headlight wasn't blown. Then he proceeded to ask me for my ID. I said, well, why are you running my ID when the stop was invalid? That stopped everything in its tracks right there. Because he knew it was wrong. He absolutely knew if you don't have a valid reason for stopping me, why are you trying to run the ID? So just be knowledgeable of the laws in your state, knowledgeable of your rights. The Constitution grants you very, very, very powerful rights, that can't be trampled by state or local laws. That Constitution trumps it all. Okay? So that's my little short spiel for today. I want you to be prepared because I'm just getting my my talking chops back. So we're gonna go into some deep subjects pretty soon. Um, yeah, we're gonna go into some deep subjects. We're gonna talk about a whole lot of things. Religion. We'll talk about space, time, a whole bunch of things. I love talking about different topics. So, but right now I'm just getting my talking chops back, and I just before I go, I want to say that this is brought to you by the Acacia Investment Group. So, with that being said, I hope you have a good day.